Ashish, can you just introduce yourself?
Sure. Thank
Yeah.
you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Ashish Kumar Gupta. I am from Jharkhand. I completed BTech in 2021 and I start my career as a test executive in 2 year back with Prolifics, and I work as a test engineer, and my roles and responsibility is to understand the business requirement. After that, I uh, high levels understand the high level scenario. After that, I writing and designing test cases. We have
Okay.
completed test designing. My team lead review that test cases. After that, I upload in Jira,
Okay.
and we start the execution time coming any defect, I assign to the developer
Okay.
fix the defect, and I retest and close. In automation purpose, we have used Selenium with Java and page
Okay.
object model and test ng framework. For
Okay.
version control purpose, we use Git, and
Okay.
nightly continuous integration and continuous deploy purpose, we use Jenkins. I have work on two projects. One
Okay.
one in for ERP system based on the healthcare
Mm-hmm.
client is in for, and
Okay.
second one is Prolifics employee portal. It is basically manage the employee data and daily basis attendance tracking
Okay.
application is there. And I have test case management and test case defect tracking purpose, we use Jira. We
Okay.
have a daily scrum call, so I part of this scrum call. It is basically 2 to 3 week sprint call. That's all about
Okay.
me.
Okay, perfect, perfect, fine. So, as you have mentioned, you have worked on the two projects for the same, right?
Yes, yes.
And just I want to know that the two projects, yeah, whatsoever you have worked on, how you have collaborated, whether that project has been you have worked for the one year, or like how is the case, or you are working for the two projects parallelly. Can you explain me that?
No, first we work in our organization project in 6 months
Okay.
in a manually
Mm-hmm.
that project, and based on functionality what is ever manager assigned, you can learn manually, then you better to understand and switch automation. So I learn
Okay.
uh, Prolific employee portal, how to manage and collaborate with the team lead and senior
Okay,
person,
so
how
so
to.
that is your first project, and second
Yeah,
project you have worked on simultaneously, like, right? Means
yes,
two projects are on different. Means at a time you are managing only one project,
yes,
right?
yes, you're right.
Okay, so let's imagine I'm your QA lead, right? I have given you the two projects for the same, for the working perspective, right? So as a QA, how you can handle that two projects at a one time, right? And what is your strategy to manage that both the project? Can you please explain me that?
And could you also we have involve my teammate colleague in this situation or not?
Okay.
First, I will find how many team member is involved in these two project, and
Okay.
I prioritize both uh, complexity and priority of the test cases. Then I start to whatever is priority, I give to my junior, senior, whoever my team is there, and
Okay.
a part of from which project need more, then I first priority give that model. That's
Okay.
it.
Perfect. Okay. So my next question to you is like why there is a functional testing is required, or the why it is important in the software testing. Can you please explain me that?
Sure. In every customer need to basically, we have give any product to develop, and developer,
Mm-hmm.
he develop blindly, uh, he also test, but he not correctly way to test, so functional is required as per the customer need. We have
Okay.
everything tester to test the whatever whatever required in the client. You proper step by step and collaborate in the functionality of the software. It is a bug free, building on time, and col- uh, uh, not any side effect is there. It is going in a market that time, not everyone discourage in this application. Like that you
Okay.
need to
Per-
perform.
Perfect. Okay. So let's imagine your QA lead told like we have to do only the functional testing, right? So non-functional testing is not important for the same. So as a QA, what is your approach for the same? If your QA lead asks you for the same, right? So there is a case there is no non-functional testing are required. You have done only functional testing, right? So then as a QA, how you will handle this situation and how you can convince your QA lead like key boss non-functional testing is also important. How you can convince to your QA lead like key sir, we have to do the non-functional testing as well for this particular product or the application or the feature whosoever is
Okay.
going to be live like
First, I already performed the functional testing. So I analyzed whatever the I face in this application. So sometimes I will face in different like module I open in a different browser. That time he work slowly. So I also suggest to my senior, you can check one time with me. I follow checking with different browser and different system. So it is not working fine. I'll giving 2 to 3 increasing load. That time he working slowly. So you can add also non-functional testing to perform this
yeah but
application.
right, but let's assume I am your QA lead and I am saying there is no need of non-functional testing. How you can convince me?
In this situation, I asked to the uh, team to, can you, I have my idea. You can give me your opinion why is not functional testing is required. Then I
Non-functional. Okay, okay.
non-functional not required.
So, okay. So ideal to handle such kind of tricky situation or ideal situation, right?
Right,
So if whatsoever testing you are doing for the same, right?
right.
So you simply tell them while doing the functional testing, you might came across the non-functional bugs as well, right? You are simply tell me, sir, see, like while doing this testing, I am finding this issue for the same,
Yes,
right? So
right.
so that's why non-functional testing is also important,
Yeah.
right? So this will be the very simple what we can say way to handle this kind of tricky situation, what we can say.
Yeah.
And as a QA, we are undergoing with n number of tricky situations, right? Because we are the QA, whatsoever we have to find, like
Yes,
right?
yes. Right.
Yeah. So can you tell me what is the difference between white box and the black box testing?
Sure. Now, white box testing to perform a developer to test the, we have a developer knowledge of the internal part of like a coding and complexity of a program to test the application. And
Okay.
uh, one another black box testing.
Hmm.
In a,
Difference between white box and
sure.
black box.
In a black box testing, no need to the internal knowledge of the application in a program. We have only functional knowledge of a functionality to test the application called a black box testing. It is involve only a tester to test the whole functionality of application.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And any more points like what are the types comes under the white box? What are the
Yeah.
types comes
In
under the
white
black
box
box? Can you tell?
testing, also called a glass box, transparent testing, and
Okay.
it come under u- unit testing, integration testing in a
Okay.
white
Okay.
box. In a block box, under come system smoke testing, sanity testing, regression testing, non-functional testing, and system
Mm-hmm.
testing, like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, perfect. In that as well, we can say in the black box there is regression, sanity, smoke,
Yes.
retesting, and all such kinds of
All
testings comes under the
black box.
black box
Yeah.
testing. What we can say, like, right? Okay. So can you tell me the one example of high priority and high severity?
Sure. In a application, I'll test. That time I'll find a URL not working, so I not perform in on another functionality in the application. So that time I raise high priority and high severity.
Okay, high priority and high severity. Okay,
Yes.
but how come it will impact on the functionality? Can you please explain me that? So first of all, tell me what does priority means and what does severity means in the software testing?
In a priority means we have assigned the software to developer. It in a uh, developer find which bug I fix first, call a
Mm-hmm.
priority. In severity, how much impact in the application in the client side, so
Okay,
called
means.
severity.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So priority in, yeah, in terms of we can say as its impacts on and the client business for the same, right?
Yes.
And severity means impact on and the client's functionality,
Yes.
right? So tell me one example of low priority and low severity in your project whatsoever you have handled that.
In my overview, that time I found one bug. So we have a missing developer one spelling mistake. Not
Okay.
that much of impact in the business. So it is a fix anytime. So I assigned a low priority and low severity.
Low priority, no severity.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So basically, it means that it will won't impact your app, means your overall business flow as well, right?
Yes.
And overall functionality as well for the
Yeah.
same, right? Okay. So Ashish, my next question to you is like, what is globalization testing?
Sure. Globalization testing, we perform the any local and global in another nation to perform. It is a we have a different language. We see as further we went to the China. We have a test the application. It is a visible uh, that language or not.
Okay,
That's it.
okay,
And
perfect.
local network connecting or not, like that we call a
Okay,
globalization
okay.
testing.
Right, right, perfect. So, can you tell me, uh, let's assume your release is going to be there, right?
Okay.
After the end of whatsoever your sprint is of 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatsoever is going on, right? So
Yeah.
let's assume like your sprint is going on,
Sure.
okay, and at the let's suppose at the in second week in middle, the developer you found some of the blocker for the same, right? But the client want that release has to be done on that specific day only. Okay,
Okay.
try to understand my question.
Sure.
That specific release has to be done on that specific day. Okay, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And you have reported one blocker for the same. You have reported one blocker and developer is taking much time to solve this particular thing, right?
Yeah.
So how you can handle this tricky situation, can you please tell me that? And you have to release on time. I am the client, I don't want like whatsoever problem you are facing, that is your part, right? So
Right.
as a client or as a release point of view, so as a client is concerned, we can't tell them ki no sir, we can't do this, will do it later. Like these things we can't tell to the client, right? You agree with this point?
Okay.
Yeah. So secondly, so you have to release the part. Then how you can hand as a QA, and let's assume you are the senior QA in your team who has a more experience, and rest all are freshers, right? So how you can handle this tricky situation? Can you please tell me?
Yeah. I first collaborate one conduct a meeting with me and a developer and
Okay.
convince the developer I found this defect I assigned to you. Can you resolve yearly is
Mhm.
possible? Then he told it is not possible to resolve that time. And I
Mhm.
asked the problem what happened in going on your side. So he I also took we give a mail my manager and me. What happened is not yearly possible to resolve, and also I what I is facing situation I convey the developer also like that.
Okay. Like that. Okay. So ideal way you can have a one quick meeting for the same. But
Yes,
as a QA, as client has told us, key boss, you have to release this particular point at that same specific timing, right? So as a QA, you have to lead from the front and you have to sit with the developer for the same. See, as a developer, we have to sit with developer in the sense we have to be present for all the time and we have to give some inputs to them how it can be get resolved from some different perspective, right?
yes,
So and another second thing as a QA, you have to be present on the floor for the same, right? Two, because it's our moral responsibility. It should be get deployed. It should be properly worked for the same, right? Because
right,
we are the person who is responsible to work it properly with the end user without having any prod issue for the same, right?
right.
Okay. So my second question to you is like, how many prod issues you have handled? You have handled any prod issue, and if you have handled, then how you have like tackled this situation?
uh, in this situation I in my organization whichever I raising defect we only handle that defect, so I collaborate daily basis and with her chat via email and collaborate with her meeting and resolve that type of issue. We have a developer not resolve that time I tell my team lead and manager I not response my team lead developer,
Okay.
so can you uh, handle this issue like that.
Okay, okay. So, as like when you get any prod issue, it has to be resolved on the immediate basis. First
Yes,
point. Second point, whatsoever like you have done some deployment as the prod issue has came, whether it has not impacted to your other modules or the other system. So regression, as per regression part is concerned, right? So
yes,
regression part has to be done very properly. That is some another point. And whatsoever issue, let's suppose it belongs to any particular module, and if there is a case you can disable that for the same particular period of time from the prod, you should do that. This will be the some ideal case how you can handle this kind of thing, like, right? Okay.
okay,
So Ashish, please share your screen, and can you please share your screen and open one new browser?
okay, sure. It is visual my screen.
uh, yeah,
Sure.
yes, now it is visible. Okay, yeah, perfect. So just do one thing, go to the like flipkart.com. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Okay. So wait. Okay.
okay,
So go to that login page. Go to that login page. Okay. So as a tester, you have given this page to test this Flipkart login page, right? So
yes,
as a tester, how you can test this? Can you please tell me like?
sure.
You can instead of telling the scenarios orally, you can explain me, means you can also tell me the scenario and explain how you can test this like overall.
Yeah, first scenario
Yeah.
verify the login functionality of Flipkart with a scenario.
Mhm.
In test cases, verify the login functionality with correct username and password, like first test cases. So I first hit a URL, Flipkart
Mhm.
URL, it is working on fine or not. Then I go to it is go to this pop-up and I fill valid email ID and password,
Okay.
enter valid email, and then I click like a step first giving the correct email ID, then I hit the uh, this pop-up request OTP and I got OTP and fill then fill like in OTP got and enter and I move another, like that.
Okay. Only this much you will going to test.
Yeah, first way. And
Okay.
second way, we also which type of negative or and positive also. So I use different negative way. I give only like a space
Yeah.
that time. What I found like that, give expected and actual result also mention my seat, like that.
Okay. So, okay. So ideally, if you get this page to test, if I am the QA, what will be the my perspective? See, there is an email is they have mentioned, right?
Right.
So I usually used to test this with the different mail IDs. Let's suppose we have Gmail mail ID, Yahoo mail ID, Rediff mail ID, or and Hotmail mail ID, and number of whatsoever which is present in the market,
Yeah.
right? So I usually used to test that whether the OTP is comes to me or not. That is first valid case, what we can say,
Yes.
right? Let's assume like I'll check that if my mail ID doesn't valid, means let's suppose we can say like one let's suppose abcpqr at the rate gmail.com, right?
Right.
This mail ID doesn't valid, or a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 at the rate gmail.com, right? This is my invalid mail ID, I know that, right?
Yes. Yes.
So by passing this, whether the request OTP is scams or not, that is one of the, as per the negative part is concerned,
Yeah.
negative testing, we can do that. As per the mobile number is concerned, right? Let's suppose if we pass 8-digit mobile number, 9-digit mobile number, then what happened? Let's assume if we pass, please be on that page only, like, right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So let's assume like if you are what we can say, if you have passed 9-digit mobile number, then what happens? If you pass 10-digit mobile number, then what happens? That is one ideal case, right? Let's assume you are passing like a number of, let's have a Dubai ka number you have type over there, right? And you try to request, means done on the request OTP button, then what happen whether OTP comes or not, right? And another one second case we can say, let's assume I have given my mobile number, right? In that particular mobile number, the request OTP response time should be ideally less than the 2 seconds, what I can understand. Right.
Yeah.
Means it should not be the case if we put any valid mobile number and it will comes after
One
the
hour.
like 1 hour or 2 hours. It should not be like that case, like, right. And
Yes.
also if we pass any white space for the same, and do just one thing, pass white space. White space means space bar, just click the space bar, space. Ideally it is not taking,
Yeah.
space is not
Network.
taking,
Yeah.
right. Right. So by passing, space should not take. If let's do one thing. You can pass the number like 9898 something, 9898. Okay. Wait. Huh. And just do space in between in any of the two number.
Not.
Right. And just now try to click on request OTP button. Then what happens?
It not answer.
See, now this proper validation message has get displayed,
Yes.
right? And you have also observed one thing, as you have entered the mobile number, there is +91 has appeared on the screen, right?
Yes.
Plus 91 has appeared. So likewise, this will be the proper scenario that you can able to test for the same. Perfect. Okay, right. So can you do me one thing? Please find the expert for that request OTP button. Can you find expert for the same?
Request OTP. I don't know,
Huh.
but I try.
You can first hide that particular Google is sharing your screen. That particular pop-up is there, na? Then that you can hide it and go there, and now you can try to find the expert for the request OTP option. Request OTP. Yeah, take your time, no issue. Any idea?
I have idea, but I miss some logic. This one, and we also call link text.
Okay. So have you tried? So then I can tell you. Or else you have to give some another chance, or I can tell you.
Link text gig like that one way,
Okay.
and
Yeah. So there are a number of possible ways. Have you complete means have you your try has done or should I tell that? How is the case?
currently I'm not able to. You can.
Okay, okay, okay. It's fine. I can show you. So this is one of the easiest expert what I can think. See, just hover on the request OTP button. Click on that mouse wala selection. That button. Okay. Go on request OTP. See, wait a second. Whenever you're going to find the expert, you should not be in hurry burry like ki boss. I have to find. See, you have to find the expert, but think calmly. What we can say. Like, see whenever you have inspect that element what you are seeing in the DOM in DOM you are seeing like yes I have one button attribute under that I have class I have this request OTP button means request OTP text box for the same means whatsoever text which is there right
Yeah, that's
and there is a button OTP tag has get closed what we can say sorry button is not the attribute button is a tag what we can say tag or the something which is present inside the tag like right. Okay,
yes,
so you have to first do, you have to find one of the element. I hope you know that like it should be unique. Our expert should be unique for the same.
yes, yes.
Perfect, right? So what you have to do is like first of all go into this. You have to do Control F. Now click on that find by string. First type double slash button 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 button. No. BUTTON button. Okay. Then you have to give that what we can say uh, square bracket. square bracket, text function, text, no, not a text I am asking. Text, you have to give open function, close function means open parenthesis and close that. You have to give equal to, you have to give within quotation. No, not a single quote, double quote I am asking. Quotation. Okay. Give another one quotation. Okay. You have first close that square bracket. Okay. Now, once again, hover that mouse to that request OTP button and copy that and paste it into that particular quotation. Request OTP. Okay. Then copy this request OTP. Only text you have to copy and paste it into that particular within that quotation. Within quotation.
Okay.
Okay. See, now you have get one of one expert, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the ideal way to find the expert for the same. So you have to think calmly and then you have to find the expert for the same, right?
Yeah. Previously, I
Okay.
forget equal to where I put.
Yeah. I know that you have forget that syntax for the same,
Yes.
but syntax you should be handy with the syntax properly, right? Okay. So now you can stop sharing your screen. Okay. So my next question to you is like, what is array?
Array, like a collection of a number, is called array.
Okay. And how you can declare the array? So what is array exact? Means, yeah, that is a collection of numbers that I know. But what? Only numbers.
No, only number. Not it is a collection of number and integer and a character also. To
Mm-hmm.
one declare one array and store similar data of element in array.
Okay. So, but only that that's it you know about the array, right?
Yeah,
So
and
basically, add.
we
Yeah.
have
Please,
two
please,
type
please.
of mainly array. One single dimension and second is multi-dimensional array.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is single and multidimensional? Please explain.
Single dimensional, you can store the similar type of a data, like
Mm-hmm.
you define a variable like integer, you can store only integer. And multi-dimensional, you can create a multiple dimension like a string or an integer can be stored.
Can you give me one best example of multiple dimensional array?
Multi-dimensional array like a string
Okay.
and another.
Have have you across matrix? You know
Yeah,
about matrix. So
different types.
matrix is the one of the best example of multidimensional array,
Yes, matrix.
right? And another one thing, array is an object and that can be stored into the heap area, right?
Yes.
Okay, and also array index starts from and the zero. Array is if someone asks you more about the array, so array cannot be get loaded or whatever we can say, and it is into stored into heap area. It always starts from and the zero, right?
Right.
So this basic thing you can include it for the same.
Okay.
Okay. So one my last question to you is like, what is inheritance?
Inheritance is like a blueprint similar to class. Inherit the abstraction class in 100%. And a
Okay.
oh, sorry, inheritance.
Okay. And what are the different types of inheritance?
Sorry, I giving a wrong
Okay,
example.
okay, okay,
Inherit
okay, okay.
inheritance is
You are,
a
yeah,
type of a class to inherit the one class to another class of functionality and a method called inheritance. Like
okay,
suppose a parent class property to inherit the child property
mm-hmm,
to parents, like called inheritance. And There is 5 type of inheritance: single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple
Mhm.
inheritance,
Right.
hybrid inheritance, and one
What is hybrid inheritance? Please explain.
hy- uh, hybrid inheritance called nothing but a multiple inheritance, combination of multiple inheritance and a hierarchical inheritance called a hybrid inheritance. It is
Okay.
it is a Java not supported. It is you use the implement keyword to support
Okay.
multiple inheritance.
Okay. Okay. So inheritance, in simple words, we can say one class acquires the properties of an another class.
Yes,
That is
yes.
called as inheritance.
Inheritance.
Second, inheritance type we have single, multiple, hierarchical, and multi-level, what we can say,
Yeah.
and single inheritance, what I have said. Like right. Okay. So one my last question. Why multiple one my last question to you is like why Java is not called as an the fully object-oriented programming language?
Because the Java only two method not supported, but Java call multi fully not but fully object
Yeah.
oriented, because only two method multiple inheritance and hybrid diamond inheritance not supported. It also
Okay.
use a implement keyword to an interface to support a multi level inheritance.
Okay, okay. In simple words, we can say why the Java is not fully object-oriented programming language because it supports a primitive data type such as byte, short, int, long, float, double, character, boolean, and that particular data type is not object-oriented, right? So
Yeah.
that's why Java is not fully object-oriented programming. In simple words, you can tell like
Okay.
okay. So I'm done with your interview. Any questions for me, Ashish?
You can give me my feedback and suggestion
Okay,
about.
okay, perfect. Okay. See, whenever I have repeated this question many times in my previous videos as well, right? So try give your introduction best, right? So whenever you are giving your introduction, that is your first and positive side about you, right?
Right.
See, because I am the interviewer, I don't know who is Ashish
Yes.
Gupta, and what special in the Ashish Gupta, right? So introduction is our face value. Within the span of 1 to 2 minutes only, you can give your what we can say your view, your positive side to the interviewer. Yes, yes, I am the Ashish, and I am the responsible person for this particular thing. You should be clear with your view and never tell about your projects and all into your introduction. Boss, it is your introduction, right?
Okay.
So just mention, try to be keep it simple. Divide your introduction into the sections. First of all, tell your name, tell your what we can say, tell your about experiences, right?
Right.
Tell about like experience in manual automation whatsoever thing. Tell something about your tools, what you have used or you have the experience in that. Tell something about your achievements. That's it. Keep it simple. As simple as that, right? So it will be the helpful for you. Okay.
Okay.
And secondly, boss, you have to prepare very well for the automation point of view because I have asked you some basic question about the expert. I have not deep dive into the automation concepts as well, right? So try to be learn automation concepts, do some hands-on projects on internet. There are a number of different projects are there, such as Orange HRM and all, right?
Yes.
So these are some what we can say some basic feedback, and like rest things try to gain more knowledge for the same. So that's it point of view, and then don't try to be get confused. I guess like I have asked you about inheritance, you are giving me an answer of abstraction if I am
Yes.
not
Yes.
wrong, right? So don't try to be get confused. Implement, do some hands-on practice for the same, so it will be the easier for you for the same, like right Ashish.
Right.
Okay, so these are some positive feedback from my end. You can implement it, and I hope it will definitely help you for the same in your upcoming interviews and whatsoever interviews you are going to face in the job hunting, what we can say,
Yes.
like
Yes.
right. Okay. So Ashish, any some two words, some message that you want to give to our testing community or the our YouTube family for the same?
Yeah. Thank you so much for your valuable time for, and also I use some suggest me in which area I like, in how to improve, like that you suggesting it very
Hmm.
helpful. My also in hesitate, I more in not confident I give any interview, so it is very helpful for me in how to learn and I correct the interview. It in this video, it is very helpful for me. And also everyone know, and I watch every day your video and subscribe also. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, perfect. Okay. So, thanks, thank you guys for watching these videos as well. And also, like, another one request to you, if you found this content useful and helpful, do subscribe our YouTube channel as well. And stay tuned for more upcoming good sessions. We are planning such a good session like for the same. So it will definitely help for testing community as well, and whosoever the new member will going to join the testing for the same. So there are n number of many good things are coming. We are planning for the same. We are working so much hard for you as well to get some new information for the same, or to learn some new information for the same, right? So I hope you like our content. If you like, do subscribe that red
Channel.
color button, and also do hit on the notification as well, a notification bell icon, so you will get our new video and the information for the same. I hope you like. Signing off from this video. Thank you so much.
Thank you.